The souls that come back more for service than growth must release the truth and knowledge that is a part of them, or they will cease to grow. That is another universal law. Souls cannot progress unless they help others on the road to enlightenment. In other words, they must continually give, put their energies out to the earth levels of existence in order to experience continual growth. Give, and you shall receive. Souls that continually take get locked into your heavy layers of their existence. Therefore, the soul that is living in its highest freedom has a continual energy flow coming in and out of its existence. These are the higher love energies, the energies that are reaching out into all levels of the universe, helping lift other souls into their knowing levels of existence. Now I'm looking again at the very highly evolved cultures called Mu and Atlantis. Atlantis seems to be tied in with the golden age of Greece, and I can also see highly evolved cultures in Central and South America. All these cultures collapsed because of the misuse of energy, and also because they were imbalanced in relation to the rest of the world around them. When a culture evolves to a very high level, but does nothing to raise the vibrations of surrounding cultures, there will be internal collapse. It is the same giving and receiving principle. Thus, cultures that are highly evolved but do nothing for their fellow nations get locked into themselves and actually destroy themselves in the earth plane. Everything that is learned must be released into the universe. Nothing in the universe can be possessed. No person can possess another person without negative energies creating internal destruction. Flow and release is the secret of growth. It is unnecessary to hold on to anything in the physical universe. Nothing is real in this physical realm, and it will all pass away. The holding on nature of consciousness just delays the growth of a soul. Greedy and selfish souls will continue to come back into energy situations where they will love everything that is meaningful to them. This will happen again and again until the soul learns the meaning of release. Everything that is given comes back in many forms. The souls that have learned the lesson of release and flow will have plenty, and they will find their greatest satisfaction on the unseen levels of existence, the levels of knowing. The earth is an entity in itself. The patterns of soul growth and earth growth are very similar. The earth has many unseen dimensions, just as each soul has many unseen dimensions. Now I am tuning into the combination of all of the souls who have ever lived on planet Earth. There is no time in the universe. All that was is. It is all there to be seen and experienced in timelessness. Now I'm seeing the American Indian cultures. I see myself in an Indian nation in Central America. Again, that was an intense and heavy learning situation. There was a point of friction that was also a point of growth. At this time in North America, there were different energies than in Central America. There was attunement. The highest level of energies in our continent's history was when the Native American Indian culture was at its height. Many of the souls that came in at this time were vibrating on an extremely high level. The Native American culture understood the nature of inner attunement and harmony with all of nature. This was an intense period in Earth's growth, with very high energies on the etheric level around the Earth. The aura of the Earth was so beautiful at this time. Again, I'm watching the Earth turn slowly, and I sense the overall presence of all the souls who have ever lived on Earth. There is no time, and thus all souls actually exist in all levels at once. I can see the whole soul energy community working together from the beginning to the end until the last souls are able to rise into the highest levels of their natures. My invisible helpers are telling me that there is no beginning and no end in the timeless levels of knowing. Beginning and end are time terms. There is no such thing as a beginning and an end, because there is no such thing as time. The highest energy is love energy, a basic concept that Jesus came to show the earth. We are our brother's keepers. We must allow ourselves to come into attunement. As a result, we can help bring others into attunement as well. Jesus, a very evolved teacher and light being, came into the earth to show others the secrets of rising into their higher selves. When he moved into the timeless zone, Jesus left the commission that greater things would we do than he. He is from the most highly evolved level, the Godhead, and he came to help raise souls into the higher levels of his own existence. The Christ consciousness is the earth's soul, its spiritual energy. Besides Jesus the Christ, great teachers and masters of high vibration, such as Abraham, Buddha, Mohammed, and others throughout the ages, have come on special rays of this light energy into human form to awaken various aspects of spirituality in the slumbering souls of humankind. Since there is no time, I can see into the future of the planet. The next 100 years is an intense energy period in the growth of the planet. The highest and lowest vibratory souls will be back on the earth at the same time. There will be a great concentration of friction points because of the contrast between energy soul levels, and there will be great growth. There will be changes in the physical earth structure that will represent shifts in the consciousness of the earth level. The earth is moving into a higher level from more gross energies. It will be shaking off many lower energies. Therefore, there will be shifts in its physical structure as it moves into a higher energy. Areas where there have been the strongest negative-positive concentration of energies will disappear, and new continents will appear upon the earth's surface. Many souls who choose to remain or who come during or after this growth spurt of the earth's consciousness will be on high energy levels. The whole earth will work with the higher energies. Countries cannot ignore each other at times of such need and will therefore work together. If they do ignore each other, the golden age of higher energies will not come to pass. And at this time, many types of energy beings from other dimensions and universes will be coming into the Earth's atmosphere. Again, like attracts like. When the Earth reaches its higher energy level, it is ready to receive evolved energy beings from more highly developed areas. Many highly evolved souls have come into the Earth's energies, but not in such great numbers as I am seeing in the future. There will eventually be a complete change in the nature of physical man. We become what we think. When we begin using our higher energies, our physical bodies will change. They will become less dense. We will use the energies of our minds in different ways, and therefore the whole earth consciousness will change. Again, the turning point will be in how we share what we have learned. If our inner motives are for the good of all, then there will be evolvement in the earth time zone. If the energies become selfish and get locked in, then there will be periods of breakdown until we learn our lessons. Ram, are any of your friends around you? Yes, they have been showing me all of this, but they haven't been dictating. They say that I've been picking the information up on the knowing level. Each soul has this ability. In some ways, I was alone, but not alone. This is how we often feel in our earth bodies. By the very nature of our unknowing consciousness, we feel a sense of isolation. But when we tune into our inmost knowing levels, we know that we are not alone. It's awe-inspiring because many universes and levels of understanding and living open up to us on the knowing level.